nice to be back with you once again. In the last class, I had told you all about parts of speech and nouns, and today we are going to talk about pronouns. Now, if I ask you, what is a pronoun? You are definitely going to say that pronoun is a word used instead of a noun. Yes, it's correct. So, it is used to talk about something or someone that you have already talked about earlier. In fact, it replaces a noun in a sentence. It plays the role of a subject and object in a sentence. Moreover, it agrees with the verb in gender and number. Well, with examples, it's going to be more clear. Now, let me give you one simple example. If I say Rohit went for a walk, Rohit stopped when Rohit's friend called Rohit. Now, how are you going to replace the nouns with the pronouns? You are going to say that Rohit went for a walk. He stopped when his friend called him, isn't it? So instead of repeating it again and again, you are going to use the pronoun. Yes, so pronouns, they in fact avoid repetition. Now, pronouns are of different kinds: personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, indefinite pronouns, distributive pronouns, relative pronouns, reflexive pronouns, and emphatic pronouns. Now, I'm going to explain to you all each pronoun. Okay, children, coming to the first kind of noun, that is personal pronouns. The pronouns that replace a person, an animal, or thing in a sentence are called personal pronouns. Refer to specific they in people fact or things. Example can be, she has invited them for dinner. Here we see that she is the subject pronoun and them is the object pronoun. They are happy working with her. Again, over here, they is the subject pronoun and her will be the object pronoun. So here you have a look. See, subject pronouns come in place of the subject and object pronouns come in place of the object. Here I would like to mention that personal pronouns of first person are I and we. Personal pronouns of second person is you, and personal pronoun of third person are he, she, it and they. Now coming to possessive pronouns. When you say this book is yours, whose is this book? Yours. This shows what? Possession or belongingness. So you can say that possessive pronouns are pronouns that show possession or ownership. Got it? When you say we went to see the movie, we over here is personal pronoun. But when you say this project is ours, whose it is? Ours. So ours is the possessive pronoun. When you look at the table, you'll come to see that first person singular for subject pronoun is I and object pronoun is me. These two are considered as personal pronoun, but when it is a possessive pronoun, it becomes mine. Similarly, second person singular, subject pronoun is you, object pronoun is you, and possessive pronoun becomes yours. Third person singular, subject pronoun can be he, she, or it, and object pronoun can be him, her, it. And the possessive pronouns of these words, of these personal pronouns are his, hers, and its. Okay? Next, first person plural, when it is subject pronoun, we say we, object pronoun becomes us, possessive pronoun becomes ours. Second person plural, you, in the object pronoun is also you, and possessive pronoun for both of these two words are considered, it's considered as yours. Next, third person plural is they, for subject pronoun, for object pronoun it is their, and possessive pronoun becomes theirs. Okay? So, these are the difference we see in the personal and possessive pronouns. Next, we proceed to the other kind. Now, we proceed with demonstrative pronouns. They are used to indicate nouns. Example, these, that, those, and this. When we say, this is a nice surprise, this, the word this is considered to be a demonstrative pronoun. That is my school. Which one? That one. So that is a demonstrative pronoun. You can take those books home. Which books? Those books. So those again is considered as demonstrative pronoun. Coming to interrogative pronoun. So, as the word interrogative says, that it asks questions, and it's very easy to identify in a sentence. Like the most common example, what is your name? The word what is an interrogative pronoun. Which is the way to your home? Which is an interrogative pronoun. Again, when you say, for whom will you vote? The word whom again is an interrogative pronoun. Got it? Next, we come to indefinite pronoun. This refers to some person or thing that is not definite or specific. When you say somebody has taken the key, it can be anyone. So it is referred in a general way. So this kind of pronouns are called indefinite pronouns. Next, we come to distributive pronouns. It is a pronoun that refers to people or things one at a time, like each, either, neither, yes. So all these are distributive pronouns. Next, we come to relative pronouns. So this kind of pronoun join two sentences and refer back to the nouns going before them. Example, this is the knife with which I cut the cake. Here which it becomes a relative pronoun. And if you just take out the which from the sentence becomes, this is the knife I cut the cake with. So it becomes little absurd, isn't it? Now, more examples are, it is the God who is to be blamed. So who is a relative pronoun? Please show me the thermometer that you use. So thermometer is the thing or the noun, and the word that is the relative pronoun which is used instead of the thermometer. Okay, so these are relative pronouns. Next, we come to a very important topic. Well, they are the reflexive and emphatic pronoun or the emphasizing pronoun. So often children get confused between reflexive and emphatic pronouns. So to be more clear, just listen carefully. Reflexive pronouns are used when the subject and the object of the sentence refer to the same person or thing. In fact, they reflect back to the action. Okay? Now, example, when you say they learned themselves. Now, themselves is a reflexive pronoun as it acts on the subject, that is they. Yes? When again you say, I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed myself, it again refers to the subject I. Yes, I is the subject and myself is considered as a reflexive pronoun because it is reflecting back to the subject, that is I. When you say we blame ourselves for the accident, whom do you blame? Ourselves. Yes, it acts back on the subject we. Yes, now these words, myself, ourself, themselves, all these words can also be what? Emphatic pronouns. But the difference is that it emphasizes or stresses on the subject. And one thing, children, the emphatic pronoun, if it is removed from the sentence, there is no difference in the meaning of the sentence. Okay, now when this example I say Rita herself did the work. Here, herself emphasizes on the noun Rita. And if you remove it, how will the sentence become? Rita did the work. Yes, it is correct. But when you say Rita herself did the work, you are giving more stress on the noun Rita. Yes, when you say you yourself packed the bag, you yourself. Here you are giving more emphasis on the word that is yourself. That is, you are creating more emphasis or more stress. Okay, now over here we proceed on to more examples so that emphatic pronoun and reflexive pronouns become more clear. Now look at this. When the subject and object of a sentence refer to the same person or thing, it is called reflexive pronoun. It occupies the space of an object in a sentence but reflects back to the same subject. So, Neha hurt herself. Can you do the job yourself? The children enjoyed themselves. So, all these are reflexive pronouns. And when a reflexive pronoun is used together with the personal pronoun to create emphasis on the subject, it is called emphatic pronoun. In some cases, it might not be used after the subject and it might emphasize the object. Removing the emphatic pronoun doesn't bring in any change in the basic meaning of the sentence. Like I said, Neha herself got hurt. You just remove the emphatic pronoun, the sentence becomes Neha got hurt. Yes? Now, coming to more examples. Okay, children, to make it more clear, I want you all to have a look at these few sentences. We ourselves have learned the lesson. So, ourselves is an emphatic pronoun over here because it is giving more stress on the word we. I saw the cricketer myself. Now, here you may be confused that whether myself is reflexive or an emphatic pronoun. But over here, you see myself is an emphatic pronoun. Just remove myself and see it doesn't bring any change in the sentence. I saw the cricketer. So it makes sense. Yes, but when you add this word myself, you're giving more emphasis on the subject I. Yes, you saw the cricketer yourself. Okay, next. I saw the cricketer himself. Again, this word. You'll say then, ma'am, how can it be? Because himself cannot be the emphatic pronoun for the word I. I would like to point out to your confusion. One thing comes out clear that himself is the pronoun of the cricketer. Yes, and cricketer over here is the object. So over here we come to see that himself is giving more emphasis on the object and it is an emphatic pronoun. Got it? I saw the cricketer himself. The cricketer himself I saw. Maybe cricketer Sachin Tendulkar. You saw Sachin Tendulkar himself. You're giving more stress on the object over here. Got it? John did his homework himself. Again, himself is an emphatic pronoun. We met the prince himself. Again, you see, we met the prince. You are not saying ourselves. Yes, you are using over here again the object pronoun. Prince is the object over here, and you are using the emphatic pronoun as an object pronoun. Got it? They finish the work themselves. Themselves again, it gives more emphasis on the word they. Got it? That is the subject. Next, you must blame yourself for the mistake. Now over here, you must blame yourself. Yourself is a reflexive pronoun. Got it? It is used after the verb blame and it reflects back on the subject, that is you. So yourself is a reflexive pronoun. The emphatic pronouns cannot be used as subject. So just remember this rule. This example you see, Joey and myself went there. This is an incorrect sentence. Often many children have the tendency to use myself over here. So myself is an emphatic pronoun and it cannot be used as a subject. Okay? Okay? Next, the emphatic pronoun emphasizes a nearby noun or pronoun. So it just emphasizes something which is nearby. It can be a noun or it can be a pronoun. Now over here you see, if you have any questions, please contact myself. Myself cannot be an emphatic pronoun. It cannot be used over here. Okay, because it is not nearby to any noun or pronoun. Got it, children? So, children, hope you have understood pronouns and its different kinds and also the difference between reflexive and emphatic pronouns, which often becomes too confusing. Well, I shall be giving you assignments and after 3 days, I'll be discussing the answers. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.